Welcome to the course Formal Language and Automata Theory. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about pumping lemma for context-free languages. So this pumping lemma we already discussed for regular sets or regular languages. Here also same lemma, the statement, application and example problems similar to regular languages. But what is the difference between the pumping lemma for regular languages and context-free languages? That we will see here. First, let us see the pumping lemma for context-free languages, also known as Bar-Hillel lemma, represents a property of all context-free languages. Pumping lemma for regular sets or regular languages, what we discussed earlier, states that every sufficiently long string in a regular set or regular language contains a short substring. That is only one short substring that can be pumped or repeated. That is inserting as many copies of the substrings as you like. Always derives the string in regular set. Only one substring that can be pumped or repeated. Whereas pumping lemma for context-free languages states that there are always two short substrings close together that can be repeated both the same number of times as often as you like. So here two substrings can be repeated with same number of times in pumping lemma for context-free languages. Whereas regular languages pumping lemma only one substring. That is the only difference. Remaining all are same. Then let us see the statement of pumping lemma. So let L be any context-free language. Then there exists any positive integer, say small n, such that for every string W belongs to L, W is the string where the length of the string, that is mod W, is greater than or equal to N, can be decomposed as U, V, X, Y, Z. Here you can see, whereas in regular language pumping lemma, the string is decomposed into only X, Y, Z. This is for regular language pumping lemma. Now, whereas here, five substrings, that is U, V, X, Y, Z. So in regular language pumping lemma, X, Y power I, Z. Only this can be pumped, Y power I. But whereas in context-free language pumping lemma, here you can see two substrings, that is V power I, Y power I. So two can be pumped at the same time with the same power value. That is the difference. Remaining all are same. Now you can see the string W can be decomposed as U, V, X, Y, Z, such that now the first condition mod Vxy, that is the length of Vxy less than or equal to N, then mod Vy. These two can be pumped, repeated with same number of times. That is the length of mod Vy always greater than or equal to 1. Then the third condition for all I greater than or equal to 0, the substring U, V power I, X, Y power I, Z. For all values of I value 0 to N. If you can substitute I value as 0, then U, X, Z. If it is belongs to L, the resultant string, if it is belongs to L, then it satisfies the condition of pumping lemma. Therefore, the language is context-free language. For any value of I, if it is not belongs to L, then it violates the pumping lemma. Then you can say L is not context-free. The same process as in regular sets, but only decomposing of the string into three substrings there. Here five substrings. Here two substrings can be repeated same number of times. These are all the differences. They're coming to application of pumping lemma for context-free languages. The same steps here also we'll use as it is in regular languages pumping lemma. So pumping lemma can be used to prove a variety of languages not to be context-free language using the same application used in regular sets pumping lemma. Step one, as usual, assume that the language is not context-free. Whereas in regular language, we assumed the language is not regular, but here context free. That is the difference. Then let n be the number of states in PDA. Why? Because context free languages are accepted by PDA. That's why here we have considered the acceptor PDA. Whereas regular languages, it is accepted by finite automata. So there, the states of finite automata we have to consider. That is the difference. Now pick any string W from the language such that mod W greater than or equal to M. Then you have to split the string W into 5 substrings as U, V, X, Y, Z such that mod Vxy less than or equal to N, then mod Vy greater than or equal to 1. Then for all I greater than or equal to 0, the string U, V, X, Y power I, Z, if it is belongs to L, then we can say the language is context free language. Suppose if any of the string U, V power I, X, Y power I, Z not belongs to L, then it violates the condition of pumping lemma. Then contradiction, our assumption is false. Hence, the given language is not context free. So like that, we have to prove a language which is not context free using the application of pumping lemma for context free languages. Now let us see one example problem. So the question is given like this. Show that L equal to A power n, B power n, C power n such that n greater than 0 is not context free language. Here you can see in the given question, they won't mention pumping lemma. By seeing this question itself, you can identify the pumping lemma. If the question is a language which is not regular language, you can apply pumping lemma for regular sets or regular language. A question is like this, a language is not context free, then you can apply the pumping lemma for context free languages. Like that you can identify. So now as usual, the application, what are the steps we mentioned? Same steps you can use. Step 1, assume that the given language is context free. Second step, let us take n, the number of states in PDA. Then pick any string W from the language such that mod W greater than or equal to n. That is, let us take any substring from L. Here we assumed as A power m, B power m, C power m. But the original is with power n. We have taken some other power, but same power for all A, B, C. So the nature of this language is number of A's followed by number of B's followed by number of C's. Now, next step, here we have to split the string W into 5 parts as UVXYZ format. So W into UVXYZ such that whenever you are splitting, it should satisfy the above conditions. That is mod Vxy less than or equal to 1, mod Vy greater than or equal to 1. Then for all I greater than or equal to 0, U V power I X Y power I Z belongs to L. If so, the language is context free. Otherwise, it is not context free. So now that W can be decomposed as, let us see here, A power M. Now C power M as it is. Now B is decomposed with 3 substrings that like B power M minus 2 B. Again, if you can simplify this one, B power 1 plus M minus 2 plus 1, you will get B power M only. There is no change. Even you can split C power M also, A power M also, but you have to satisfy the conditions. So now in this split, you can convert into U, V, X, Y, Z format. Now where U is A power M, here V is B, then X is B power M minus 2, then Y is again B, then C is, Z is C power M. So then you can find out this value, U, V power I, X, Y power I, Z. So now U means A power M, V means B power I, then X means B power M minus 2, then Y power I, Y means B power I, then Z means C power M. So find out this value for all I greater than or equal to 0. For all values of I, if it is belongs to L, then only it satisfies the condition of pumping lemma. For example, for I equal to 0, let us see W equal to A power M, B power 0, B power M minus 2, B power 0, then C power M. Simplify this one, here you will get A power M, B power 0 means 1. then b power m minus 2, b power 0 means again 1, then c power m. Now you can see your given original language is a power m, b power m, c power m. But here you can see b power m minus 2 is there. So two b's are reduced here. This is not equal to here. Therefore, which is not belongs to L. Now you can see for I equal to 0, W equal to here this one. So which is not belongs to L. Therefore, contradiction. The condition of pumping lemma application here you can see. So if any string u v power I x y power I z not belongs to L, then it violates the pumping lemma contradiction. Hence, the given language is not context free. So it's satisfying the violation condition. So therefore, that conclusion you can write down. Therefore, contradiction here, the given language L is not context free. Suppose if it is belongs to L, then you can check for other value of I. For all values, it has to satisfy. For violation, even for single value, it violates it. Then you can say contradiction. It is not context free language. Like that, you can prove any given language which is not context free using the pumping lemma for context free languages. Now here some practice problems are given. You can do in the similar manner. So don't worry about the question. Whatever the given question, by satisfying the conditions, take one string. That string can be decomposed into u, v, x, y, z format by satisfying the three conditions of pumping lemma. Then the last condition u, v power I, x, y power I, z for all values of I starting with 0. You can substitute and check even for single value. If any string not belongs to L, then it violates the condition of pumping lemma. Then you can say the given context free language is not context free. Like that, you can prove a language which is not context free. Then coming to summary. So here first we discussed the statement of the pumping lemma, then applications of the pumping lemma, then one example problem is demonstrated, then some practice problems are given. Those also you can practice.